episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen. Now, on today's episode, we have a big one of sorts today, as we're taking a look at the first official trailer. Am I right? First official trailer. Ooh, let's click on this. First official trailer for Mary, Queen of Scots. This stars Margot Robbie, and Margot Robbie, Cyrus Ronan, Guy Pearce, and David Tennant. It comes to us from the director of the Catherine Tate, David Tennant, Much Ado About Nothing, and it's helped written by a guy who worked on House of Cards. So, for those who don't know, a history lesson of sorts, because I have it up on here, because I'm not gonna. This is a history lesson. Essentially, Mary Stuart was the main focus of the movie is going to be about Mary, played by Cyrus Ronan. Was it Cyrus Ronan? Yeah, it was Mary, played by Cyrus Ronan, best known for her work in Lady Bird, if I'm right. She essentially tried to get the throne, tried to regain a throne back from King James VI, but it failed. So she fled to her first cousin, once removed, Queen Elizabeth I, to flee there for protection. But then it turns out Mary had once claimed Elizabeth's throne as her own, and she was even considered the legitimate sovereign of England by many of the English Catholic division. She even took part in a rebellion and stuff. Eventually, essentially, it looks like the main focus of the movie is Mary's plot to assassinate her, once removed cousin, pretty much Queen Elizabeth I. That's the history lesson there. The director, I heard that Much Ado About Nothing movie is good. I've heard amazing things about House of Cards, and this was the Kevin Spacey Netflix version, House of Cards, as well. And that's what this focus of the movie is going to be about, is like her trying to assassinate Elizabeth to gain the throne, pretty much, that she holds. And of course, Elizabeth in this, played by the one and only Margot Robbie. So, a lot of good actors in this, good director, good writer. So
this is for Mary, Queen of Scots, the official trailer. This one's going to be having a few good actors in it, pretty much. The three that I know of is, of course, Margot Robbie playing the Queen of England, and then you have Cyrus Ronan playing pretty much the main character of this film, which is Mary, Queen of Scots, pretty much. And then you also have David Tennant, pretty much, which could be pretty cool to see him back, doing stuff like this. I like when he gets involved. He's still one of my favorite doctors overall, but also a great actor as well. It's just pretty much, like a biography based on true story type of thing, where it's just showing how these two good friends pretty much eventually became rivals, and then next you know what, they wanted. Mary herself wanted to overthrow the king, not king, but queen. So this is very interesting. How they're diving into this. Another interesting fact that I found out from my good friend, which I'm probably gonna throw a nod in there. My friend Hector, pretty much, he follows us like crazy, like there's no tomorrow. He can't wait for this film because he states this is the Queen. It was a Queen Mary of Scots. Mary herself, pretty much, is the mother of King James. Correct me if I'm wrong. The King James VI, who produced the popular King James Bible itself, which is very awesome. This, maybe they tossed a little nod of that into it. Who knows? But you got a lot of good actors. It sounds like you're trying to push for maybe an Oscar buzz or something like that. Who knows? But let's just dive right into this.
Official trailer for Mary. Official trailer for Mary, Queen of Scots. So here.
And here we go.
So here we go.
The Queen!
My dear cousin Elizabeth, I hope you might need in person, that I might embrace you. But living side by side, we must do so in harmony, not through a treaty drafted by men less than ourselves.
My dear cousin, let our nations cherish her as we would. Two kingdoms united.
How did the world come to this? Why do men so seek the ways of women?
Yeah.
Mary is our foe. We must never bow to her as we bow before you.
You have boldness to doubt my judgment. She is only your queen if I should not produce a man.
No.
With
Sorry about
heaven's
that.
blessing, we bring an heir to Scotland.
Oh, she had a kid before she did. And that's where it came feud. Okay.
We must make war in Scotland.
So put your skills to use.
Do
Wow.
not play into their hands. Our hatred is precisely what they hope for. I know your heart has more within it than the men who counsel you.
You would do well to watch your words.
I will not be scolded by my inferior.
Oh. Oh,
Are you afraid,
snap.
Henry?
No.
Good. Because our swords are not just for show.
Producers of
We have a scourge upon our land. She's a woman with a crown.
I know that voice anyway.
Your beauty, your bravery. Now I see there is no cause for envy. Your gifts would be your downfall.
Should you murder me, remember you murder your sister. And you murder your queen.
Damn. That looks good.
Ooh, wow,
That
that
looks
is
really,
very
that looks
interesting.
really freaking
Wow.
good.
Okay.
Sorry about the.
Damn. It definitely got serious back in the day. You definitely can't wait to see how they're gonna. It's like it's really interesting how when they dive into history, when they grab things and the way they just display them. Not all of it is true, but for the little bits, I mean, a huge chunk of it is true, but for the very small bits of it, pretty much. But you could tell it's like it gets too far where it feels like people just got in their heads and start putting things in their heads, and that's where it felt like they went against each other in a way. And I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm not a huge history buff myself, but you can correct me. You can say whatever you want to say down in the comments, but it really looks interesting. I like watching these history films and stuff like that. These are great films to watch and to learn about our history, either our history or somebody else's history, or just what went down, things like that. And it seems very exciting. And this is the type of film I definitely wouldn't mind checking out, especially Margot Robbie. It's like this is a deep dive for her as an actress. It's like she's for some people it's like she really kicked it in with Harley Quinn and things like that, but now she's going deeper and deeper into it. So it's gonna be interesting to see where this goes. So yeah, can't wait to see this. Definitely put down what you guys' thoughts are with all of this information down below.
Random video drop thing. I don't have a camcorder with me on my trip here to Chicago, so like I'm going off of a phone camera, so it just went flop during it. But I was watching throughout, I promise. But that looks really good. Saoirse Ronan and Margot Robbie are two phenomenal actresses, and they're definitely giving it her all. So it seems like she comes back, she wants the throne, but they're like, let's just share it. You take care, you take over, the Scotland side, you take over the England side, and like everything goes fine. But then like out of nowhere, Mary has a kid, so since she had the kid, she's now become more or less the rightful queen because she's had an actual heir. So that's where pretty much it goes from there. That's where their conflict and rivalry truly begins, about how far are they willing to go to keep the throne. And I won't spoil what happens because Wikipedia kind of spoiled that for me, what happens. Or you can just, if you want to look up history yourself, go to a local library, go online and find out for yourself. But like, this thing does get, like, from what I've read, this thing does get pretty, like, they're sisters, and now they have to treat each other like complete enemies. It's just, it's really sad and tragic. But overall, this does look good. Like, visually looks great. The costume designs look absolutely amazing. I hardly could tell that was Saoirse Ronan. Like, I could tell that Queen Elizabeth was Margot Robbie because of her eyes, but like the costume work, it looks amazing. It looks visually impressive, and looks like they're gonna give it their all in these acting. I could see it being an Oscar contender, to be honest. Maybe not. We'll have to see. It comes out December, but it actually looks pretty good. I'll admit, I'm quite surprised. Looks really good. Hopefully it does well enough. Like that voice near the end, that guy's voice, that was definitely David Tennant. So I want to see how much he's in it too. Because of course, I'm a Doctor Who fan, so of course I usually love anything David Tennant's in because he's actually a pretty good actor. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk some more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to probably correcting me on my historical accuracies or things like that, or period pieces like this based on true stories, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. And also, what do you think of it? Is there anything I may have missed from the history lesson I kind of gave you here? Is there something you're looking forward to in this? What did you think of the trailer overall? Also though, let us know what you thought of our reactions overall. But most importantly, thank you for watching. So until next time, I'm Kristen, and this has been a very, very, very drama-filled episode of SRB. So I will see you later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter,
as well as Stardust,
@SuperReactBros.